Hello viewers, welcome to Adda 247. Today in our reasoning session, we will discuss something regarding syllogism and that also the sum not condition of sylog in the context of possibility. See, first of all I would like to tell you that what is the diagram for sum A is not B. If I have a statement something like this, sum A is not B. This is a statement. What will be the representation of the given statement? You might have the possibility of somewhat like this. See, listen, I am telling you again, there is a possibility of drawing this diagram, drawing this representation, but this is not a definite representation of the given statement. This representation you can draw means there is a possibility of drawing this diagram. If the statement is saying sum A is not B, then we will draw only that much. By that much I mean to say that sum A is not B. Shade this negative part. This would be the diagram of sum A is not B. Now why I am preferring this one rather than this one? See, the basic differences in both the diagram is this. If you will draw this one, you want to say that sum A is not B, but at the same time in this representation you are telling one more thing, that if sum A is not B, then it is implicating here that sum A is involved in B also. We will represent only that much whatever is asked in the given statement, and the given statement is saying sum A is not B. So we are sure about this negative A, the shaded part. That's why I have shaded it, just to represent that this is the negative part of A which is not involved in B. What about other A? We are not sure about the left part of the A. Is it involved in B or not involved in B? If anything is asked to us about the left part of the A, then we can create only possibilities in the left part of A. Okay, so let's discuss about this situation in detail. This is the given statement, sum A is not B, and we have drawn a diagram regarding that sum A is not B. Now we will discuss all the definite and the possibility cases. If the conclusion asks us sum A is B, if this is the conclusion, see, this is the language of definite. The conclusion is not asking you regarding the possibility one. It is asking you in the definite context. So if we talk about the context of definite, are you sure that sum A is B? No, we are not sure. Remember, I just told you before also, we are only sure about this negative part of A, that the given A or the shaded A is not involved in B, and about the rest part, we are not sure for that. And just because we are not sure, that means it is uncertain, and being uncertain, the given conclusion is wrong. Now, another part, if the conclusion says us sum A can be B. See, now this is the different language. Can be B. It is asking a possibility. Can you make such diagram in which that the shaded part of A is not involved in B, but as well as some part of A is involved in B? Now you can say, yes, we can make such diagram. Definitely, we can do that. See, this negative part is not involved in B and the rest part is involved in B. Sum A can be B. Yes, we did it. We have made such diagram in which sum A is involved in B, and whereas our statement is also standing rigid, that the negative part of A is not involved in B. Means we have created both the situation. Statement 1 also is following there, and the conclusion, which is in the context of possibility, is also valid there. So the given possibility is correct. See, that's what I was telling you. Don't try to pick that diagram which you might be thinking that, yeah, we can draw. That's why I said you can draw that diagram, can draw, but you will not do that. If it is asked in the context of definite, then we will prefer this one only. But if it is asked in the context of possibility, then we will prefer this one. I hope, is it clear? So, okay, let's proceed towards the next one. If it is saying sum B is A, again the same thing. This is the language of definite one. Sum B is A. Actually, in the given diagram, we are not sure about that. So, being not sure or being uncertain, the given conclusion is wrong. But if the language of this conclusion is changed, change means something like this: some B can be A. Can you make such diagram in which some part of B is involved in A and as well as some part of A is not involved in B? Again the same thing, yes, we did it. So we can create such possibility also. In the term of possibility, the given conclusion is right, but in the term of definite, both the conclusions are wrong. I hope this much is clear to you. Okay, so now we will discuss about the condition of all in the case of sum not. Previous part we have discussed about the positive sum in this sum not. Now we will discuss about the all. If the conclusion is saying all A is B, this is the language of definite one. All A is B means all part of A is involved in B. It is the language of definite one. Clearly we can see the all part of A is not involved in B. So the given conclusion is wrong. But if the same thing is asked in the context of possibility, the language would be somewhat like this: all A can be B. Now just think, can you make such diagram in which the all part of A is involved in B, but with the same time, at the same time, this negative part of A is not involved in B? Is it possible? Let's just try to think it. This is the shaded part of A. This should not be involved in B. This part of A should not be involved in B, and now all part of A should be in B. Now just think, can you make such possibility? Can we imagine something like that in which this part of A is not involved in B and whereas all part of A is involved in B? So the given conclusion is wrong. Just because we can say, Baba, we can't create such possibility in which the negative part of A is not involved in B and whereas all A is involved in B. So the given conclusion is wrong. Let's check about the another thing. The second conclusion is all B is A. All B is A. Now again, this is the language of definite one. We can clearly see that all B is A. No, we don't have any idea about that. We can clearly see that all part of B is not involved in A, so the given conclusion is wrong. We don't need any sort of explanation in this one. But if the same thing is asked in the terms of possibility, then the conclusion would be somewhat like this: all B can be A. Now just think, can you create such a diagram in which all B is involved in A, but at the same time, that shaded part of A should not come under the category of B? Let's just do it. All B can be A. We just did it somewhat like this. We make the B in a smaller part within the A and the negative portion of A is not involved in B. Yes, we can create such possibility. That's why the given conclusion is right. I hope this much is clear to you. See, be confident on your approach. Just the basic difference is this: you should be confident on your representation. If your representation is well smart, then your answer would be always be correct. Some part of A is not involved in B. That's why I told you to make it somewhat like this. The negative portion of A is not involved in B. Whereas, what about the rest part of A? We are not sure about that, and being not sure, we can only create possibilities about this A. We are not sure about that A. Now, there is one more confusing conclusion. If it says some B is not A, this is the language of definite one. The statement was some A is not B and the conclusion is some B is not A. What is our opinion? Our opinion would be clearly the given conclusion is wrong. Why wrong? Just see this one. Just now you created such a possibility in which you did something like that, the all part of B was involved in A. So how can we say that this one is correct? If this would be correct, then this possibility would be wrong, because both are the contradictory elements. If this is possible, then this would not be possible. But if this is possible, then this one is wrong. If we are making all B in A, then it is but sure that some part of B is not A is totally uncertain. Uncertain, that's why we did it wrong. We are saying that it is uncertain, or you can also say as cannot say. Cannot say means we are not sure about the given conclusion, that whether the given conclusion is correct or given conclusion is wrong. It is the uncertain situation, and being uncertain, the conclusion is always wrong. I hope this much is clear to you. Very soon we will come up with some more updates. For that, you need to subscribe our Adda 247, the official YouTube channel of Bankers Adda and sscadda.com, and please don't forget to download our Adda 247 app from Play Store. See, one more thing I would like to tell you, if you have any confusion regarding any conclusion or regarding this sum not case, whether it is a definite one or it is a possibility one, just be free to ask your queries under the comment section. I am always there to help you out. That's all for today. Thank you.